Yes.
Yeah, we are questioning that.
Well, I have a complete answer to that. That notification is of no consequence at all. First, this notification is without a statutory backing. Second, this notification is only with respect to Pharma D, which is a new course and which only gives an equivalence that the Pharma D people will also be equivalent to Bachelor in Pharmacy and Diploma in Pharmacy. Beyond that, that notification has no use at all. And thirdly, my lord, the Pharma D curriculum I have there with in the record also. The Pharma D curriculum says that you have two entries. One after completing the Diploma in Pharmacy, and second after completing Bachelor in Pharmacy. So you are otherwise eligible. So there you have a degree in your hand, either of the diploma or of the
So
degree.
you are saying that they have a number one, they have a better avenue, and then for this, the nature of the job which for which you are sort to be.
They are completely unsuited.
Unsuitable.
The syllabus of the two are totally different.
So I have given a complete explanation that the
No, but let's may I submit.
No, Romi sir.
No, let me.
Romi sir is good enough.
I'm sorry.
He'll
I don't
keep
have
your
any
interest in
problem.
mind.
They want a passover. I don't have any problem.
You have a respondent, petitioner. All right. You are the
See, now, my lords, here, my lord, what is actually done is, by way of an amendment, my lord, diploma is made actually compulsory. Now, my lord, your lordship will see, this is a matter which squarely comes within the ambit of the Pharmacy Act. And Pharmacy Council has passed, they have issued regulations to the effect that bachelor's, people holding bachelor's degree, master's degree, and Pharm D are actually eligible. Now, my lord, your lordship directed them to file an affidavit in which they have made
eligible to be registered as a pharmacist.
Correct. Now, my lord,
Two different things.
Yes, now, correct. Now, my lord, now this particular notification is issued by the Bihar government, whereby, my lord, initially they said we can also apply. Now, in the appendix, my lord, they brought out an amendment whereby they said, unless you have acquired diploma degree, diploma.
Is there any rule by the central rule which says that for this post, these are the qualifications?
Now, my lord,
2000 rules.
No, the central rule does not say.
central rule does
Only
not
say the eligible as a pharmacist.
Yes, and the act is only with respect to
Act
the
is a
academic,
act.
the Pharmacy Act.
Yeah.
This covers only the academic aspect of the pharmacy. And the Pharmacy Act itself stipulates there are number of kind of pharmacists that can be registered. If your lordship sees section 31.
What is the position under the central government? Because they also must be making recruitment.
Yes, in the central government, there are number of posts for which different people are eligible. Some post diploma in pharmacy, some bachelor in pharmacy. Because what happens, these two are different stream, completely differently trained. So they are recruited for the different purposes.
Learned senior, see, he is justified up to some extent because suppose you are holding a degree, your job is in industry, your job is at a higher place. You will not be collecting urine sample and stool sample and
Dispensing of medicine.
I mean,
yes, I got your lordship.
I mean that kind of job.
Your lordship
I
is
think,
right. Your lordship
Preliminary
is right.
stage.
Now,
If you
my
are,
lord, as far as the one in which I am appearing is concerned, my lord, it is different from other matters. In the sense, my lord, I am actually serving as pharmacist in the medical colleges and in the hospitals run by the Bihar government for the last 10 years as a contractual employee. So my lord, what is actually stated by
council saying.
no, what I am saying is, what they say is, I don't have that but these degree holders do not have that 500 hours working experience. So insofar as I am concerned, my lord, I have acquired 5,000 hours work.
We are not on,
Today, no,
we are not on facts. We are on the
I am
question of eligibility.
my lord. Today, my lord, I have acquired.
It may be a hard case for you.
Now, my lord,
So we
today
are on
I
the
have
question of
acquired. What I am
eligibility.
saying is,
Chanchur, if I'm not
yes, my lord. I have got your lordship asked me that I prepare a compilation kind of.
Yes,
only that judgment. Just as Chanchur said.
My lord, I put in
Your compilation is short.
So,
can I just have a copy?
Sir.
Where is it?
That is page 3 and 17, my lord.
3?
317.
Yeah.
This is exactly on the same point.
317. Yes.
If your lordship see first the dispute, what was the dispute? If your lordship see para 2, the state government by so and so, such and such posts were created in the various department of the state of Jammu and Kashmir. Itna fresh posts were created, and the power so and so, including so and so, post of technician 3 and 200 post of junior engineer. Qualification for the post of technician 3 was metric and ITI. The qualification post for the junior engineer with the rank higher in the hierarchy was
Where are you reading?
page para 2, Milord, page 320.
320. Yes, yes. Yes.
So there were two kind of posts. Now, if your lordship see, para 4, the appellant applied for the post of technician 3. Para 4,
Yes.
320 foot of the page.
Yes.
The first appellant hold the diploma in electrical engineering. Appellant 2 and 3 and 4 hold the diploma in electronic communication. Appellant 3 and 5 hold the diploma in electrical engineering. None of these possess the IIT certificate. Now, if your lordship see, straight away comes to para 11.
It's argument.
Milord.
That's
Argument is important because the same argument is they are raising, Milord. So and so, a learned counsel appearing of the appellant underline the significance of the provision contained in so and so. The submission is that the prescribed qualification of matric with IIT is a bare minimum requirement of job, and note contemplates that weightage can be granted to the higher qualification in the relevant line and the discipline may be decided. Learned counsel buttressed her submission by so and so. A diploma is in fact higher qualification than ITI. This is also their case. ITI holders are entitled to a lateral entry into diploma course of electrical engineering. The same thing that this happened in this case. So and so placed reliance on the series of advertisement. Now, after this submission, Milord, if your lordship straight away come to para 20.
20.
Milord. Under the above provision, as well as advertisement, which was issued by the board, every candidate must possess the prescribed academic professional technical qualification and must fulfill all other eligible conditions. Prescribed qualification for the post of technician 3 in the power department is the metric with IIT in the relevant trade. The board at so and so meeting took notice of the fact that some district, the interviews are conducted for the candidate with the diploma in electrical engineering, while in other districts, candidate with a diploma had been considered to be eligible for the post.
27 straight.
While prescribing the qualification for the post, a state as employer may legitimately bear in mind the several features, including the nature of job, the aptitude requisite for the different efficient discharge of the duties, the functionality of a qualification, and the content of the course of study leading to the acquisition of qualification. The state is instructed with the authority to assess the need of its public service, exigencies, and administration. It is trite law fall within the domain of administrative decision making. The state is a public employer may well take into account several social perspectives that require the creation of job opportunities across the societal structure. All these are essential matter of policy. Judicial review must treat fairly.
26 is
26 is
26 also.
Yes, my lord.
And it says the last line.
Last two lines.
Yes, my lord.
That it is why the decision in Jyoti must be understood in the context of a specific statutory rule under which holding of a higher qualification which presupposes the acquisition of a lower qualification was considered to be sufficient for the post.
My lord.
The absence of such a rule, next page,
Huh.
that is material. The absence of such a rule in the present case makes a crucial difference. So the acquisition of a higher qualification does not presuppose the.
And here
That is the gist of the case.
And here the diploma courses, they have 500 hours of practical training. And if your lordship see the syllabus, out of 500, 250 hours are only dispensing of medicine. And they are specifically for the hospitals, for keeping of records, dispensing of medicines. What the bachelors are doing actually.
Yes.
113 of this compilation, there is syllabus.
113.
Milord. Though I can show so many things, but only this is only to buttress my argument that what they are trained for. 113.
Yes.
Theory and laboratory course. They are in the laboratory. Courses are broadly classified as theory and practical. Theory courses consist of lecture, tutorial, and the practical consisting of hours spent in the laboratory. Credit C in the course of depend on the number of hours instructed per week, that is obtained by using multiplier of so and so, tutorial and the multiplier of so and so, practical laboratory hours. They are bachelors are trained in laboratory for the industrial purposes. They are of no use to me, my lord. And if your lordship see in this also, I annex the entire curriculum. If your lordship will see what is their training and requirement, if your lordship pay over 139, when the practical is to be started, their practical scenario is completely different. They have 150 hours of practical training, and that is essentially a industrial training. In the same line, if your lordship, may I refer to the regulations which governs this particular case, 2013.
Yes.
20.
One line, no, please. One line that is governed my diploma people, page 96. Your lordship kindly see page 96 for a moment. These are the diploma people and what they really do. Page 96.
Yes.
If your lordship see the duration of course and
Page 98.
page 97, my lord, para 5, clause 5.
Yeah, duration.
Duration of the course shall be 2 academic years. Each academic year shall be spread over the period of not less than so and so. In addition, there shall be 500 hours of practical training spread over the period of not less than 3 months. They have a 5 hours practical training. And what is the practical training? If your lordship see page 98.
Page 103, where were you reading? 103.
Page 97, my lord,
103, you were reading. 113.
113 I have read, that is regarding the...
7.1.1, is it?
Yes.
7.1.1.
Yes. They were the degree holder. Now I am reading diploma holder, regulations, page 96, my lord. Page 96 and 97.
97, yes.
If your lordship see the duration for diploma holder, whom I am targeting for appointment.
That we have seen, yes.
Now,
500 hours.
Now important. Now lordship may see 98. What is the practical training I am being imparted to them? This practical training is stocking of drugs, medicine, inventory, handling of prescription, dispensing of 250 hours, patient counseling. So they are for the primary health center for my hospitals, none else. Now, if your lordship see, this entire given in 101, this everything has been given. What is their course of action? So degree holder, as if I am being asked to appoint a computer engineer, if I'm required to fix the defects in the computer. Computer mechanic is a different thing, and I cannot, their computer engineer is no use for me. So they are the primary people who are actually involved in a particular kind of training and which is very useful. They can be of use for me. I'm not debarring that degree holder at all if they have diploma in their hand. So they are eligible. But why this is so? Because after 12, you can opt for the degree holding, you can go for the diploma holding. If you have decided after 12 that I will go for a higher education and go for the industrial job, you cannot take inroad into the diploma holders view.
Yes. Now, they had no problem in 2004. Degree holders were taken. 2014, they were taken. Then, my lord, they had no problem with all these, what my learned friend has actually conducted. Now, what they are saying is 500 hours hospital training is one of the course requirement for a diploma. Now, in 2014, I was actually selected. I'm currently serving as a contractual employee in the very same post. Last 11 years, I have acquired water. And in 2025 is, my lord, the latest notification, my lord. Therefore, at that relevant time, insofar as this particular repetition is concerned, now apart from that, apart from that, my lord, now, my lord, apart from that, my lord, unlike the judgments which my learned friend has referred to, Jyoti K.K. and others, my lord, here is a case in which, my lord, this is a qualification which is determined by the central government in terms of the Pharmacy Act. Your lordship is aware, my lord, this is an act which has been passed pursuant to entry 66 of list 1, higher coordination of higher education research. So there is an act which is passed by the parliament. State cannot touch it as far as entry 66. Now, my lord, pursuant to that, my lord, Pharmacy Council regulations have been issued. And it is under that Pharmacy Council regulation, my lord, they have fixed the qualification. It is true, state can fix the recruitment. They have got complete freedom insofar as the recruitment is concerned, service condition, but not with respect to qualification. So insofar as qualification is concerned, my lord, state government is to follow what is actually.
Yes, what,
Not so very short submission. Not so, I'm representing Pharmacy Council of India. Not by way of compliance to the last order, we have brought on record the notification, gadget notification issued by Government of India. Well, if your lordship will see this, the affidavit, my lord.
Page 38, my lord, I have annexed that notification.
38,
Which matter is that?
yes,
Remember?
38, yes,
Not page 38.
yes,
Share one, my lord.
Yes.
It is not the central government. This is dated 16th July 2019 notification.
yes,
Published in the gadget.
yes,
The central government, on recommendation of the Pharmacy Council of India, constituted under Section 3 of the Pharmacy Act, decided that a person holding the Form D qualification, being higher qualification, shall automatically become eligible for appointment to various posts where a person holding diploma in pharmacy or Bachelor of Pharmacy or Master of Pharmacy qualification is eligible to be appointed. And then, my lord, if your lordship will see our letter to the government, different governments, my lord, it is clarification of minimum qualification for pharmacists. Page 4, my lords. Page 4 of that.
The same, page 39, my lord.
yes, yes,
Your lord. My lord, with
Yes.
reference to clarification on minimum qualification for pharmacists under Section 12 of the Pharmacy Act 1948. With reference to the above subject, it is informed that following are the registerable qualifications under the Pharmacy Act 1948, provided they are obtained from an institution approved by Pharmacy Council of India under Section 12 of the Pharmacy Act for the purpose of registration as a pharmacist. Now, my lord, it is the qualifications are D.Pharm, B.Pharm, and Pharm D. All the three, my lords. Now, please find enclosed herewith Annexure 1 notification dated 16/7/90, which I have just pointed out to the lordship. Notified by Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, deciding that a person holding Pharm D qualification, being the higher qualification, shall automatically become eligible for appointment to various posts where a person holding diploma in pharmacy or Bachelor of Pharmacy or Master of Pharmacy qualification is eligible to be appointed. Now, my lord, this is because of, and if your lordship will have pleasure to see Rule 46, my lord, where the Section 46, my lord, under the Pharmacy Act, which may not waste power to the state government to frame 46, my lord.
Page 14, I have annexed Pharmacy Act.
Lordship will have pleasure to see that is power to make rules. Pharmacy Act, in the Act, my lord.
yes,
Your lordship will see. Here it is. It's an exhaustive list, my lord, wherein the state government may, by notification in the official gazette, make rules to carry out the purpose.
which section?
46.
46. 46.
Page 34 of the compilation.
34,
Lordships.
yes,
And my lord, there is no power vested in the state government or delegated to the state government to fix the qualification, because that is the job of the Pharmacy Council of India. They prescribe it. And therefore, my lord, with respect to various heads, my lord, by which, my lord, the state government has been conferred with the power under this act, my lord, the state government may, by notification in official gazette, make rules to carry out the purposes of chapter 3, 4, and 5. In particular, and without prejudice to the generality of the following powers, such rules may provide for, my lord will see the heads, my lord, management of property, holding elections, summoning and holding of meeting, state councils, the power and duties of the president, vice president, constitution and functions of the committee, the qualifications, the terms of office and power and duties of the registrar, then the qualification, power, duties of inspector, so and so on. But there is no power of prescribing any qualification or restricting. What has happened here? That the state government, by this regulation, has restricted the power, virtually eroded the power of Pharmacy Council, which has been specifically clarified by Pharmacy Council that here the qualification, when it is a higher qualification, it will include the qualification of diploma. Therefore, to that extent, it has to give way.
see one regulation of the central government itself on a later date. He is referring to 2019. This is 2020, page 96 of the compilation, if you want.
96.
96.
Yes.
Now, these are regulations framed by the central government.
Yes.
These regulations may be called Education Regulation 2020 for Diploma Course in Pharmacy. 2. Qualification for pharmacist. The minimum qualification required for registration as a pharmacist shall be passed in Diploma in Pharmacy Part 1 and 2 and satisfactory completion of Diploma in Pharmacy Part 3.
The minimum.
So, unless they have this minimum, they can't. Now, or any other qualification approved by Pharmacy Council as equivalent. What their notification says is being higher, it will cover it. It's not equivalence. It is something like saying that BSc is the requirement, but if you have MSc in economics, that is a higher degree and that will cover it. They're two different things.
This will become redundant if 16/7/2019 is given a proper interpretation.
Then for registration of pharmacy, everyone can go who has not done pharmacy at all, he will go.
No, they have
And
not
one-
challenged
one-
the notification of the government.
No, no, this, your notification is
Without
without,
challenge, Milord.
no.
Without
It has
source
been
of power.
Yes.
Without source of power.
There you are.
Yes, I'm saying that
There you
there is
are.
no power given under the act to issue such a
Yes,
notification.
there you are. This is what I was going to ask you.
And how convoluted it is been used, my lord.
Please see the notification.
Yes, Milord.
This
Page
is
38.
38. Same
Yes,
notification.
sir.
My lord.
This has been issued under which statutory provision of law?
And they are trying to give a color that it is under section 3.
No, no, it's.
Milord, the lordship
Yes,
has been
they have written section 3.
mentioned.
You don't, section 3 is only regarding the composition of
That's
the.
all.
It is, if your lordship will see,
Yes.
Section 18.
section.
Power to make regulations.
Regulations.
This is not a regulation, sir.
No, no.
Milord, this is
This is an
in the nature of a
No,
regulation.
no.
And if
Notification.
this is under the nature of regulation, then they could have issued it.
If your lordship.
You are not required to go to the central government.
Milord, kindly see, Milord, the central government on recommendation of Pharmacy Council of India constituted under section 3 of the Pharmacy Act decided that a person holding the Form D qualification being higher qualification shall automatically become eligible for appointment. This
There is no,
section, Milord.
there is no power to the central government.
See section 18, Milord, of the Pharmacy Act, Milord.
Sir, please, that's not a regulation. Come to page 97 again. Please come to page 97. 97.
97 of the compilation.
Yes, the one which they have given.
2020 regulation.
Milord,
This is how regulations are worded.
Yes.
no, Milord,
Sir, please, sir, it's a notification, it's not a regulation.
There's a difference between.
There's a difference between, no. Regulation is a regulation and the opening sentence itself makes it
Where
clear
is
that.
section 3 of the act?
Section 3, will act I have next.
The,
This is at page 17.
Milord,
17.
your lordship
Yes.
have to say, the entire purpose, the act itself is to regulate the profession, Milord. If
So
your lordship will see,
I mean, you are having a liberty to issue a proper regulation, which you have not done so far.
Milord, if your lordship will see.
And if you will also see section 17, this power is given to the central council, not the central government.
There is no, Milord, prescribed form for regulation, Milord. It can, the regulation is the exercise of power to regulate the
18, that's
profession.
18. Power to regulation is section 18.
Your lordship, section 18, power to make regulation.
Central Council.
Council,
Not to the central government.
with the approval of the central government, by notification in the official gazette, make regulation consistent with the act to carry out the purpose of this chapter.
Yes,
And
what do you want to
the
say?
chapter is-
What do you want to say?
As far as I'm concerned with the first question, whether the state government has the power to do so, part one. Part two, once both of them, as per the definition under the Pharmacy Council, are the registered pharmacists. Here, it's not a question that someone has a higher degree or a lower degree. It is the same registered pharmacist under the Pharmacy Act. Can the state government distinguish and classify those who have not been classified under the Act, Milords? So that's the prime question, because Milords, what they are trying to portray is that diploma is different, degree is different. That's not. There's nothing called diploma holder and a degree holder, Milords.
Answer
Once
the
the Central Act is there, a registered pharmacist is a pharmacist under the definition of the Pharmacy Act. So therefore, today saying that a pharma registered.
Very well, we heard it, yes. We'll talk on this.
Only things will Lordship may kindly direct them to at least consider those people who are already
See,
serving.
that's not possible. See, the hard case, but you see, the only thing is what we are hesitating is because we have been working at that for so long.
Yes,
Otherwise, it's very clear to us. See, it's simple thing. We'll tell you nothing. There's no need for all these things. See, there's no need for all this thing. We will tell you. The flexibility is available to them. They are the employer. So long as they are the employer, whom to which category they have to, the classification is only within them. You don't lack the qualification. Within the qualification, the classification can be made by them. Let us assume they have a classification. Because otherwise, it lead to absurdity. We'll tell you why. I think last day also I said. See, I was part of the recruitment committee there in the High Court. When the office assistant we made, we were surprised to find PhD holders and MPhil. So we took them in the initial stage. Many of them joined and half of them left. Many of them joined and said, we will not do this work. Then we searched for it and we took some of the High Court judgment and then we just found out. Then the next notification we said, only up to 10th standard only. Because the qualification, the rules may say so, it is exclusively for them. See, somebody may fit into the particular job. The others may not be able to see by nature of their upbringing and the qualification, it will be very difficult for them. On a practical side, if you will find, it is nearly impossible for them to work.
It will lead to.
We are concerned with.
No, we are only saying. So therefore, the law is quite settled. See now, for which job, whom to have, that category. There is no legal malice there. So which category they have to choose, it is for them to do it. So we are not here to interfere and interdict them. Otherwise, what will happen is they will be forced to pick somebody who may not be suitable there.
That's the problem.
That's the problem. Only thing why we are hesitating is that because they are all working for about number of years. That's only
The Rajat conundrum has been resolved by this honorable court in Journal K versus Hajiman, para 36. I just give the civil
reference.
We'll find the written submission if that being the case, Milords. But here is the case wherein everyone is 10th standard.
Yes.
Within the 10th standard only, Milords, they are trying to classify, Milords. That's the problem.
SLP civil number 7930
Yes.
7931 of 2020, para 36.
You give a copy, sir, no problem.
Para 36. That is resolved.
What is date of judgment?
Date of the judgment is Lordship. The date of the judgment is 2nd April 2025.
Already circulated now. Both of you give written arguments. We'll go through that. We'll say. The only thing is now, see, now you yourself have done it and taken them out for so long.
Milords,
I'm
so far
not
as
a
their
higher degree, Milords. I'm the same degree.
Take a
Milords.
sympathetic view so far as
So
they
far
are
as,
concerned.
so far as their case is concerned, my lord, it has not been discussed and decided by the High Court. Your lordship can leave their contention open.
It was argued.
It has not been discussed and decided.
Specifically argued.
But it has not been taken
The
note
problem will
of.
be if you are brought into this fold, then it will apply to others also.
My lord.
Apart from that.
See now,
Lordship-
regularizations have been different. How many posts are there?
2750.
I'm only 60.
2,000. How many people are here?
Only 60, my lord.
60.
Petitioner.
Then in their Lordship, the recruitment notification, there is a prescription that they will not be eligible for regularization, readjustment, and re-employment.
So who's
That is given at
That's for the
59
state
of
to decide.
section number 28.
How long you are working?
11 years, my lord. 2014 we were taken, 11 years. Specific contention is actually taken.
Lordship may grant them liberty to make a representation. I will discuss with the state.
We will observe and then they say, he has this. That's
Milord,
a different issue.
I understand.
You regularize
Lordship
that.
may kindly observe.
The
Yeah,
problem.
at least those who have put in 10 years and above.
Yes.
I understand, Milord.
See,
They have
even-
sufficient experience
Yes,
for that
yes.
matter. I understand.
Yes, sir.
Milords, we'll file the written submission. Milords, this is not a case wherein I'm 12th and they are 10th. It's a case wherein I'm also 10th, they are also 10th. Milords.
Yeah, suppose I want
Very
to
difficult.
engage a car driver. I don't need a
Uh.
captain.
I'm not a captain, Milords. I'm myself a driver.
No, but problem, you may say so. See, that's it.
That's what the
See,
act says, Milord.
the two things.
Yes, Milords.
You may say so, they may say so.
Yes, Milords.
The question is, we can't adjudicate upon that issue. Number
Lordship.
one. Number two, which means it is exclusively for them.
Employer.
Miloj, the
Whether
employer.
they be right or wrong,
Miloj,
we cannot go into their role.
Miloj, the
It's a
question is,
decision based upon on a contingency basis. They say we require for hospital. They say 500 years of practical training is required. You say that industrial training should be taken, other training should be taken. We are also working say here and there. See, these are all things, we say it's very dangerous for us if we for us to go into these aspects.
on the contrary, it becomes very dangerous that when the state government without that power is classifying amongst one definition.
It's not a class. We leave it to us how
We'll file a written submission for your lordship's convenience.
Lord, my written submission is already there with their note.
Very well. Yes. Very well.
Deeply applied.
Yes, sir. Please give it in a week's time.
Yes, sir. Before the vacation.
Yes.
Lordship, please.
Week's time. Please, what is the available file it here? Yeah?
The learned solicitor was appearing, ASG was appearing for the
Yes.
pharmacy council. Lordship.
Yes. Yes.
I request for a pass over the learned SG is leading me is
Which item is it?
item 39.
89.
Item 39, the request for a pass over the learned solicitor
Then
general.
you'll also may have it after vacation.
Okay.
So if it can just be a pass over because this
Only
was
let
the
it
last
be.
day, so they're joined as well.
Let him come and difficulty will accommodate. No
All
problem.
right.
Awesome.
Item 40.